Hi, my name is Martin Ainsworth and welcome to this Creative Cow Lite tutorial entitled How to Look 10 Years Younger Using Gaussian Blur and a Mask. So I'm just going to dive straight in. I have a picture here of a person that I'd like to try and make look slightly younger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the picture and I'm going to duplicate it by dragging it onto the new layer icon. And then going to add a blur onto this picture by going Filter, Blur, and I like to use a Gaussian blur. Now, a good number to use here is 4. You can go higher, you can go lower, but in my experience I found that 4 pixels radius works very, very well. Okay, now we've blurred out the picture and we want to bring some definition back into the picture, and the quickest way to do that is to use a mask. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to add to this picture a layer mask. I'm going to go get my brush tool. So I'm going to paint onto the mask and reveal some of the pixels from the image below. So using the square brackets, I'm going to just adjust the size of my brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint over, using black to paint on my mask. I'm just going to paint around the bottom of the nostrils. I'm going to paint around the top, around the eyebrows. I'm going to paint just on the insides of the eyes. I'm going to paint around the lips. Hopefully you'll take a little bit more time and care than I will. I'm going to press the X tool to swap between black and white so I can just trim around. And I'm going to, using the square brackets, make my brush a whole lot bigger. I'm going to make sure my brush is black, and then I'm going to go around and I'm going to paint around the hairline, bringing the definition of the hair back in, around the ears and back round. I'm not going to paint in the neck. I'm going to make sure that all the jumper here is all in. Then I'm going to reduce the size of my brush and I'm going to paint in the beads very slightly there. And where I've just nipped into the neck, I'm just going to press the X key and I'm just going to paint this part of the mask back in. Quick trim around the outside there just to make sure I've got into the hairline, round by the ears and then around. I can zoom in slightly just to check to see how my layer mask is doing. Just bring some little bits in there. Okay, then when I zoom out you kind of think, has it really done anything? So turn the top layer off and back on again, and we can see that's made quite a significant difference. So that is how to make somebody look 10 years younger, or maybe more, using Gaussian blur and a mask. My name is Martin Ainsworth for Creative Cow with this Lite tutorial. Thank you very much.